How you doing, everyone? Happy morning or late night, depending if you're me. So these are some Walmart clearance Maisto RC vehicles I bought many years ago. I think they were like 15, 20 bucks, and I got them all on clearance for like $5 a piece. So I had a pretty huge haul of these and different models of them. I probably made a short of a couple of them, but there was a few that didn't make it, unfortunately. I was just kind of experimenting. But the electronics and the receiver and everything from this one is what went into this one that needs more gas in it. Yeah, New Bright basically suck, honestly. They're cheap. They're cheaply made. These are alright for the price, which is like $5 maybe at the time. But the bigger ones, like the 110 scale, like dune buggy ones or trucks, they blow really bad. They're not fast. They're wobbly. They're, I don't know, not quality at all. I think the only cool thing is they have like lithium-ion rechargeable batteries with a little USB cable that wraps up where the batteries would go for original batteries. But I've bought a lot of them and modified them or took them apart to try to make them better, if that's even possible. This Mustang one was one I had. I think I used the electronics for something else. Yeah, I did, actually. It was a tank one. I was making out of a Maisto, what is it called? Some kind of, like a digger pusher kind of vehicle. I think I was going to make a half track out of it with part of one of these vehicles. But yeah, I noticed that these rechargeable New Bright ones, the bigger scaled size, have that rechargeable battery in it, which I used for the internals from that one that I put into this one. And this only takes 3 volts. So, well, 4 AA's, 2 for the remote and 2 for the vehicle itself. So 3 volts. These take 3 AA's, which is like 4.5 volts. Any lithium-ion battery I've ever seen in my whole life is always at 3.7 volts. So I don't know how they make these with 3.2 volts, or some of the other versions I had that have 2 of these, which is 6.4. Really weird. But yeah, I went with this because it's just 0.2 volts over power from what that needed in here, and way less weight. The only issue is it wasn't made to work with that vehicle or electronics. So I can't use my lithium-ion battery charger for this battery just because of the unsafe-looking connectors at the end where it went to the board on the New Bright one. So I made a meme video last night about I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it, which I thought was pretty funny because what I did was I took this middle section out that holds the front and the rear together, and I gutted everything out of it. I took some balsa, put it on top, and then I had that stuck and screwed into the balsa for the radio receiver. And then I had that goofy battery basically just sitting right on top here. And then I had the power wires underneath you can't see, so it would have been sitting in here like that, kind of mid-rear for balance. It was really fast. I called it my sleeper Corvette, but I couldn't recharge it. So I took the original one out of the Mustang that was for parts and pulled that out. I'm going to break that tab off, but I'm going to put it back in here. But I got to somehow resolder the positive and negative onto these cut-off things the circuit board went to originally, and somehow either use 2 regular AA batteries or 3, which will be kind of heavy, 1.2 volt rechargeable batteries. So then it'll be like 3.6. Now I don't know if that's going to be 0.6 too much to fry out the headlights. That I transferred from there into here. And since this had headlight covers, I just drilled them out and popped those covers off, and then replaced them and glued them back on. But yeah, it was always this green color. I just spray painted it with some color shift spray paint for model kits, so it looks green or copper, and with the green it looks pretty awesome. And then all the black lines in between the panels, like the hood and the doors, I just took a Sharpie marker and just outlined everything with a Sharpie marker, and I took some rubbing alcohol and just wiped off the extra on the top, and then I spray painted that color on there. I made it a $5 cheap new Bright Corvette into something kind of sharp looking. And yeah, it was my sleeper car. It was pretty fast. But yeah, so the plan basically is to modify that, screw down the receiver and the electronics onto here, resolder these. I might just take a cross between here and here and dead that out, so it's like it's got connectivity like a battery would be there. Maybe just put some foam in there or something, just kind of block it off, and then put it back together. Then I don't have to worry about recharging it or anything like that again, and I can use it and hopefully maybe somehow test it out one-handed. But yeah, that's basically the rundown on what's going on with the busted Stingray Corvette. And a long story short, just because a 1 minute short really doesn't explain enough details and I talk too much. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much what's going on with the Corvette sleeper, and I hope I find my soldering gun and my soldering wire. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I don't know, all that good stuff, you know, like, share, whatever, subscribe, whatever, you know. Mostly just leave a comment, because I like reading people's comments and questions, and also I give replies because I'm terminally online. But yeah, let me know what you think, and wish me luck. Thanks for watching.